For full episodes of the Diverse Mentality podcast, check the links in the description below. The full video version is available on the main channel, and the audio version is available on your favorite streaming platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and more. It's hard to get that through people's heads, though. It's like
because they're gonna be stuck in what they see, and they, you know what I mean, and that it is what it is, you know what I mean. But it's like
sometimes you're not built for it too, man. Not everybody's meant to be a boss or like the leader of things or like to be an artist. You know, so that's Birdman was like, people just don't want to be, you know, CEOs of labels anymore. Yeah. It's like always just, you know, I want to be the star. I want to be the star, the main one. And
hey, me, I have no problem with taking it back. See, like, you know, I have no problem with if this season, okay, this is a season where I'm gonna just be writing for people. Yeah. And I'm gonna get paid to write for some people, or I'm gonna write some great songs or produce some songs, or this may be the season where I'm simply just closing publishing deals. I'm finna consult with a major publisher, and I'm going to bring in 15, 16 different deals. Yeah. You know what I mean? And hey, you might not know Kia Shine's getting money over here doing that. You may not know that Kia Shine was the one that brought the WAP record to Sony Music Publishing. You may not know that was my deal. That I was able to close that with Frank Ski, because Frank Ski owns 50% of that record. Oh wow! The original song. There's some hoes in this house. So I went to Frank Ski before any publisher or label called, because I knew he owned that record. So I was able to procure that deal for Frank. That's dope, man. And that was $1 million deal. You know what I mean? So, you know, and shout out to Frank Ski. Yeah. But like, you know, and my thing is like, if I would have been like, yo, I'm Kia Shine, the rapper. Yeah, the hard-headed. I'm not gonna, man, what are you talking about, man? Anything is sell, none won't. You know what I mean? I gotta eat what I kill out here. So it's like, okay, cool. If I can connect a dot and collect a lot, I'll do that. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got so many of these. That. You know what I'm saying? I'm so cool with that, because it's just like, you know, and now it's like, this is what people tell me. They're like, man, yo, when you came out with that crispy and the swag and you had the drip, and before the drip and before everybody you was doing that, I was like, yeah, but see, if I was ahead of my time doing that time, and now doing this time, they're doing the things that I was doing that time. So it's like I still knock out features and do stuff like that or whatever, and still like even Nicki Minaj just reused Let's Ever Had remix on her project she just came out with last week. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, she did like 80,000 for stream. That's crazy for a mixtape that came out in 2009, 2010. That was 2000, all her 2009, and she just like what she do, like 80,000. 80,000. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, come on, man. Come on, people just talk about how increased that, but that right there, that increase into her views and streams on YouTube and all those royalties that I will make. Yeah. But you know, in 21, off of a song that I co-wrote in 2009. Yeah, tell people about that. The Drake. You know what I mean? Like that's but this is the reason why I stood on what I stood on then. Yeah. Because of things like this happening today. Yeah, I didn't know in 2009 that Nicki Minaj would use this song in 2021 and back on the charts again, baby. Let's go. Yes, you know what I mean, I'll take those plaques and those royalties. And here's the thing, too, guys. Plaques is cool, but I don't want the plaque if I don't have a royalty with it. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just the bling. It's just the bling. Yeah, that's all. I'm sorry. I keep the plaque if it does not come with a royalty check with it. Yeah. So that's me. You know what I mean? So, you know, I see all these guys with plaques. Yeah, man. Yeah. They don't even own. Yeah. You don't own anything with the record. Yeah. But at the end of the day, yes, that was a huge blessing. But that song came from a song that I produced for Lil Wayne called "Do It for the Boy." Wayne did the song one night at Hot Beat Studio. Shout out to my boy Russ Russell, who owns Hot Beats, not Russ the artist. Yeah. Shout out to him too. But I'm saying, so that is where the song came from. Yeah, and then those records, by the way, sound the same. It's crazy. They sound the same. Yeah, you know I mean? That is insane. So how you take it? I you know, as a producer, I get it. You know what I mean? Some of these people that hear something, oh, that's dope. Where you get that sample from? I go sample and make it my own version of that or whatever and stuff. No problem at all. So how do like some people think that's basically just stealing, or you know, break that down to people? Because some people are like, yo, if you take this line, you're stealing it from a person. Well, that's not really. No, it's like first of all, it wasn't just about the line Drake used in that song, and that wasn't the thing. But the thing is the feel and the vibe of the record, the cadences, the vibe, the feel, the not just the lyrics, but just the overall production of that record. That's what I was noticing. It came from and that's something that me and Wayne did. So it's like, that's why I was able to receive 25% of that record.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And people at the time were saying, bro, you're making waves. Drake's going to be the biggest artist in the game, and you should just be quiet, and you should just not make waves. Yeah. You should just feed my kids now.
Yeah. I know Drake.
I got 6 of them. So it's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If like, that makes no sense. And then it's like, okay, so they're still, because he's a great artist.
Yeah.
And I have nothing but love for Drake.
Yeah.
As far as a man, because I'm a so you gotta know when to be the man and when to be the bigger man. And for me, it was like, okay, you the man, Drake, but see, you were young in the game at the time, and you saying I didn't co-write a record. I'm sitting here with the award for the record.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, I was receiving the BMI award for the record at the time. So it's like, it's no cap in the rap. It is what it is. The name,
the receipts
is there. The receipts are there. So, I'm not gonna come back at this dude, and I just knew he was a young artist in the game. So when he's saying somebody co-writing, he didn't understand that a co-write.
Yeah, that's a lot of people don't understand.
Yeah, they don't understand that a co-write is not necessarily, you don't have to. I've been in the studio and wrote for artists, no problem. But I'm saying, like, but to be a co-writer that's the only way you can be a co-writer. You can be a co-writer if they sample your work. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's how it works. I just gave you an example about Frank Ski.
Yeah,
Frank Ski is the 50% co-writer of the WAP record with Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. Damn. Because they sampled his record.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I was able to close that deal. But at the end of the day, it's like, that is just the business. This is business 101. You know what I mean? It's just it's music business 101. You know what I mean?
People don't,
and people don't know the business. So I'm not gonna, if I know this individual does not know, I'm not gonna beef with the individual. It's a teachable moment for him.
Yeah.
And that's what it was. And now as we move on to 2021, that song is still performing, and now Nicki just put on her project, and
remix with her,
the remix or whatever. And that's why I stand for my thing. I can't let anybody just, regardless of by default, about he didn't know or whatever, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
My kids have to eat.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's going to last forever, by the way. Yeah.
So, I mean, like, so I had to make the move, and if it's not a popular choice of the industry, you know what I mean? Or I'm sorry, I'm going to always side with, my family and my kids. I'm not here to be like, everybody's not going to like you.
Exactly.
I know everybody wants to post and like, but if your Instagram had a hate button, would it still be lit?
Hey, that's a good one, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so people, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, YouTube, there's people that dislike a lot of shit.
Like,
so.
And there's another case, like Jay-Z and Beyonce, they're hip hop or music royalty, right? Mm-hmm. Billions and billions and billions of dollars, but they still have people that dislike their videos.
Yeah.
It's just people it's opinions, man. Everybody got one, but they're like a debit card. All of them ain't worth the same. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like it don't matter to me. I'm gonna just do what I have to do to keep my thing rocking and rolling. And I've seen Drake, and it's cool, and everybody's cool. And hey, man, apparently everything's really cool because now it's on the new Nicki Minaj joint. So I mean, there's no problem at all, man.
Yeah.
Like, so I'm thankful for. I have an attitude of gratitude, and I'm thankful that I was right by standing up for myself. And now I wouldn't be looking up and saying, now what about if I woke up and say, man, look at Nicki Minaj even sampled a song, and I'm not eating anything.
Oh, man,
come on, man.
Yeah,
what are we doing,
man? People, the fact that anybody even had a rebuttal against that, or like backlash.
Yeah,
for
but
that.
those are individuals who are just on his. They love Drake, so anything come against they player or they team, that's what they gonna do. Yeah. So that's just, but you gotta
I remember Drake. Yeah, Drake was just saying at that time. I think he said it was just the public saying of it is what he didn't like. I think.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
That's really what it was.
I think what it was. But see, the thing about it is like when it's not like I came out and was like, yo, I wrote this record. I just it went viral based off
an interview.
Me just doing an interview at the BMI Award. Receiving an award for the Drake Best I Ever Had, and somebody says, "Hey, Sean, what did you get this award for?"
Oh yes, there you go. So,
it's like, I got it because it's clearly right here for co-writing the Drake record Best I Ever Had, and it's like that's when it went.
That's where the backlash. Yeah,
that's where it went backlash, and it was like, bro, like, come on, really, like, you know what I mean?
It's
it was
nothing.
Like, that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? But like at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. But it's like, do I feel like I made the right decision? Yes.
No,
because it just came out again last week.
Oh, it's gonna in another 10 years you're gonna get another round.
So yeah, I made the right decision by doing that, and I just continue to keep working, man. Like, you know what I mean?
Stand your ground always.
Yeah, stand your ground. You got, you know, if you got to stand for something, you know what I'm saying? And I just chose to stand on it. And if I got canceled or blackballed because I decided to stand on what I stand on, hey, then I'm comfortable and fine with that.
Yeah, man. No, I've every time I've voiced an opinion or like stood my ground on something, people will get backlash. You're gonna get it comes. I had I did the video on Eminem versus Machine Gun Kelly. Yeah. And I was like, I just like Machine Gun Kelly's record a little bit more, right? Yeah, I just like sonically, it just sounded
music. Machine Gun. Even though Eminem you don't play with Eminem, but it's just like musically. I think musically,
sonically, I like it.
The sound, like the kind of.
So I said that on my video, and just insane amount of dislikes. People. I wasn't even dissing him or anything. I was just saying, listen, Eminem is one of the greatest. Just having
an opinion doesn't make you a hater.
Exactly, man.
It don't make you a hater. Man.
Exactly.
It does not make you a hater. Not just having an opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So after the album in 2007, the transition to music, you obviously had one foot in music still. You're releasing projects. Yeah. But at what point did you realize, hey, this music, the industry's already in shambles and we don't even know what's going to happen?
Yeah, it's like, okay, shit. When they told me like, okay, so I'm like, okay, all right. So the music industry is kind of going different right now. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, so if that's happening, I should probably get off of Universal and get to my independent route. You know what I mean? Now that I've put out here, at least in the system of a major label, if I hurry up and I get with Ghazi and did my deal through Empire way back in 2009. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And
I like that Young Joe record too.
So back in 08 I did that deal. So let me hurry up and just keep my thing going and just put out music that I completely own. And that's when I did the Wild video. Yeah. Then I did the Checking My Fresh. Yeah. You know what I mean? And those things is just to keep, and that was like a dope year because it was like, man, the Drake thing came out that year and I owned Red Checking My, it was like dope. And I owned all that music, you know what I mean? So it was like while they were talking about the Drake thing, it was like, it was just making my streams and stuff go up and I was owning it all my last release I owned, all the stuff I owned. So it was like, cool, I was still being profitable and doing that or whatever. So that was cool. And then I was like, okay, well, after that, my mom and my dad passed away. Oh, you know what I'm saying? And that like changed my life, you know what I mean? Because a
lot of artists shifted.
Lost them both to cancer, you know what I mean? Oh, wow. And so then they were, they were going through the cancer thing. So it's like, to have both parents going through that, I mean? I was, so that was my like, I still did a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Like I think after that, Boo Dirty signed with Gucci Man during the time. OG Boo Dirty from Memphis. I got him a situation. I was like just doing my, I have a consulting company. It's called Connect the Dots. It's like the navigation for your situation. So so I just kind of were like consulting and like and just taking care of mom and dad and like and doing that thing.